Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, belatedly, an hour late. I do, I have to apologize. It was not my fault. It was somebody else's fault. I'm not gonna start. Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. Anyhow, yeah, I didn't even see the game. Did not even see the game, but I did see the result. But we're going to get into this short, sharp, instant live show. Yeah, on the other side of this music intro. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, welcome back again to Cannon for the TV, the belated show. And it's not even my fault. Yeah. Welcome back to Cannon for the TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. So, I didn't see the game. But I heard the results. But I'm gonna get into that just a little bit. What I can probably say is, well done to this guy over here. You're probably thinking, "Ha, Alex, that would shut you up, wouldn't it?" Would it shut me up? No, I'm happy. I'm happy for Kai Havertz because, as I understand it, he scored the winner on the 89th minute, and that keeps us. Well, that takes us to the top of the Premier League tree. So, Kai Havertz, congratulations to you, fella. I have been giving you a hard time. Some of my other contributors on Cannon 4 TV have also given you a hard time. But is this going to mean that we're going to see the best of you or the worst of you? I hope that's going to ignite your Arsenal career, because what I've seen, it's not looking good. We've had a full storm when you were given that penalty there, and yeah, but it's good to see you scored this goal. Wasn't given a penalty to score, as I understand it, so that's good, isn't it? Isn't it? So I've got not much more to say than that, to be honest. Apart from, let's go to the starting 11. The starting 11 was Ramsdale. It couldn't have been anybody else. As I understand it, he had not the best of games. Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Trossard, Ødegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. Again, I don't know how these players played because I did not see the game. I was out with the misses, just doing more important stuff. That's just the way it's going these days now. But maybe if you are watching me now, maybe you can come and tell me how the game got played out, because I did not see not 1 second of it. Nah, I'm telling you the truth. Didn't see anything. Again, from what I understand, Ramsdale did not have the best of games. I couldn't tell you what happened because I did not see the game. So yeah. I don't know. Come in the live chat and let me know what happened, because I've got no idea what happened. No idea. I didn't see the game. Might be wearing this, but I didn't see the game. Did not see the game. So let me go into. Actually, no. Let me go. Where am I going to go? I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? You know what? Let's go into the live chat anyway and see who has joined us on this short show anyway, in kind of instant post-game reaction. We've got Ashley Davis says, "Hey, Gunners, we are top of the league for at least a week. Anyways, yeah. And wow, Alex wakes up from his pensions nap. Well, I think you're older than me, actually. I think you're older than me. I'm sure you're older than me. Cheeky so-and-so. There's Symbols in the house. There's the good evening, Alex, in the chat room. Good evening to you, fella. Hope you are well. M1s. Do you know what? Fella, we had a mishap in the live chat on the Tuesday show, and somebody got blocked by accident, and I was asked to go back and check the person and unblock the person. Couldn't see the person on the block list, but I noticed you were blocked. I'm not sure why was that. But anyway, good to see you back, fella. Good to see you back. And Jack, good evening to you, fella. Says, if I say what I want to say, no doubt I'll be called a toxic negative fan. Even though I keep it real always. Do I continue? Of course you continue. Of course you continue. And Jack, you know, we all have an opportunity to have our opinion as long as we're not being abusive to other people, using racist comments, or inciting racism and violence. But since I've seen you being a subscriber on Canon 40 TV, Jack, I've not seen you literally being part of any of the elements there. So if you have an opinion, Jack, say it. Say it. Right. Okay. So that is that. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even see the goal. Didn't see the game. Didn't see the game. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. Oh, right. There's been some other comments here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It was another game that showed we need a striker. And yes, Ramsdale and his dodgy passing from the back. Oh, my goodness. Do you know what? We said on the Easier Talk that literally there's nothing anyway that Aaron Ramsdale can do to dislodge David Raya. There's nothing he can do. Unless Raya has a bad form of maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. But when I saw the comments in our WhatsApp group that, Ramsdale passing up the back, what's he doing? I thought, no. That's not going to help his cause. Really, that will not help his cause. So, again, I didn't see the game. Did not see the game. Didn't see the game. Right, and one says, Kai Havertz, her first open play goal. And that's what I said, because no doubt the players love him. The coach loves him and wants him to stay and be part of, this future going forward. But at £65 million, was that 2 goals? One was a penalty that was literally they gave it to him. For me, I haven't seen enough that's going to convince me to say that he's going to be a worldie, fan favorite, maybe by default. But I have not seen enough. I haven't seen enough. So that's my opinion. Gary, DWTT says, hello. There's an echo chamber here. Right, Jack, so let's hear you. A question needs to be asked of this fan base. Who are we more loyal to? Certain players, the manager. Oops, what's happening? What's happening? Sorry. Who are we more loyal to? Certain players, the manager, or the club, or as a whole? Because Havertz has been put on a pedestal for being severely inconsistent. And that's what I said. I'm not a person for stats. What's his XG, expected goals, and I've never been that kind of person. Never. And I'm not about to change and say, let me go and do my homework and check out the stats. I've never done that. And the opticals for me, if you're going to talk about Trossard compared to Kai Havertz, Trossard is more easier on the eye. Left foot, right foot, header, scores goals. And you've got to think as well that he's had less starts than Kai Havertz. And again, I'm not going in hard on Kai Havertz, but you look at the numbers, £65 million, one of the top earners. All right, he's a German international. So again, I'm happy for Kai Havertz, of course, but I want to see a lot more of this. Got to score more goals. And he's not an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. That's right, I said it. He's not an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. For all Granit Xhaka's ills and all the things that he was not forgiven for, maybe, actually for me, he was not one of my favorite players from that point, there on in. But Kai Havertz, for me, from what I've seen, he's not an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. Right, we're seeing some familiar faces. One Tong Soup, for me, the one criticism I have of Arteta's style of play is that our build-up is so drilled and predictable. We aren't able to create any chances when we aren't forcing mistakes with our high press. Well, One Tong, first and foremost, good to see you back in a live chat and watching me. It's going to be a short show, I hope. This is what we've been speaking about. When you look at Mikel Arteta, and you might question, well, where on earth can you see a manager coming literally at the top? First managerial position and Arsenal is still one of the top clubs in the country. Where's he going to go from here? And you look at what Sol Campbell's done, Vincent Kompany, they've all come in at the lowest point, but Mikel Arteta has been heavily backed with more than £500 million. He's given time. Won the FA Cup with Unai Emery's squad. Yes, he did. I don't know. I don't know. And then you put on top of that, when you look at what he's trying to do at Arsenal, is it not very reminiscent of what Pep Guardiola has done at Man City? Is it not? I think it is. I think it is. And you're right. They're so drilled to be doing that, and there's literally no room for any kind of deviation from what Mikel Arteta has told the players. Because first, second, and third season, you see he's shouting instructions to the players. The players are looking a little bit confused. What? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. That's going against my natural instinct. Let the players get on with it. But listen, it's not a day to rant. We got the 3 points. We got the win. We are top of the table. But it is what it is. We go on. Now, Jack goes on to say, we can't be loyal to players, managers, and the club at the same time. No player or employee is bigger than the club. These unconvincing victories have happened for years, and we've been seen minimal success. But you know what comes to mind, Jack, is even last season when we just scraped by certain teams there, and one performance that literally just smacks me on my face. I can't remember who we played against, but it was a Reece Nelson wonder goal. And there's only so long you can get away with those performances there, isn't there? There's so many opportunities, but no player can be bigger than the club. I understand what you're saying. Happy for Havertz, but our build-up play is sorely lacking. Wontong. So what are you saying we are missing? Are we missing an out-and-out a striker, which might mix things up? Or is it literally the tactics, which is down to the manager, nobody else? So what is affecting that, our play? Are we so rigid because it's down to the tactics from the manager? Or do you think a striker would solve the majority of our problems? Tell me. Let me know tell me what I want to know, please. Question Brazil think Martinelli can play up front for them, yet at Arsenal and Ketia is ahead of him. It's just an observation and not a criticism. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. We did a top striker and midfielder in January. It's clearly evident. Well, when you say midfielder, what type of midfielder? Because for me, Thomas Partey, again, we haven't seen him since August. Haven't seen him since August. So for me, I would sell him. But what kind of midfielder are you asking for, Jack? Is it an attacking midfielder, or what kind of midfielder are you asking for? I understand about the striker. We do need a striker that can guarantee us between 20 and 25 goals, and maybe Ivan Toney could be that missing piece. But until we explore that opportunity there, it's never going to happen, is it? It's never going to happen. Good evening, Glenwyn. Hey, Alex, I hope your family are well. Big ups for spending time. Yeah. We had something. I mean, I'm not going to tell everyone what I was up to, but my wife and I had to go and do something. Had to go and view something. I thought, well, yeah, I'm not going to be killing myself, to watch the game. And so I didn't see the game. Didn't see the game at all. I got back about 20 minutes ago. So yeah. And the live show was originally supposed to go out at 7:35, so I didn't make it back in time, and we weren't rushing back to get back in time to do the show. But thinking about Glenn, I hope you're keeping well as well. Big up, bro. It's been a long time since I've been here. Yes, man. What's happened to you, One Tongue, man? What's happened to you? You've forgotten about California TV. No, I understand it, man. There are more important things in life than gassing on and talking about football. I get it. I understand that. Depending on the kind of person you are. For me, God, health, family, work, and everything else follows after that. Podcasting, somewhere down here. Havertz has to integrate with the team like Trossard has already done. Saka can utilize his world-class crosses more often, because I understand it was an assist from Saka. I didn't see the goal. Didn't see the goal. Did not see the goal. The assembled says Jack is maybe evident, but are determined to address this in the summer. Once again, missing the boat for no reason. Drilled out question. Strikers are very expensive, and the few and far good strikers are few and far between. So, would you rather spend £150 million minimum on Victor Osimhen, or a well-proven striker in the Premier League in Ivan Toney? For me, it has to be Ivan Toney. I'll go for Ivan Toney every single day. Yeah, that's right. I did say it. I said it. I did. Right. Getting on a little bit longer than I actually would have liked. The Bournemouth game. Yeah. I think it's tactics, too much order, not enough chaos. Organized chaos, man. To mix things up. Also, have needed a proper central mid player since we arrived at the Emirates. It's always going to be dealt with in the next window, and it never gets done, does it? Never gets done. Wenger was maybe too much chaos. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? You know, towards the latter part of his tenureship as Arsenal manager, all the stuff about, oh, look at Wenger on the bench, you know, mucking about with can't even zip up his coat, doesn't say anything. I was thinking, come on, Wenger, stand up and say something. But he just wasn't that kind of manager. And now we've got polar opposites now. Mikel Arteta just won't be quiet. Always on his feet, barking out instructions and orders. And you've got Unai Emery somewhere in the middle. I know who I would rather, but I'm not going to go there. Right. Okay. So, guys, give me a quick heads up. Who should I mark down as the man of the match or men of the match? Men of the match? Who's your man of the match? I need to put out the poll very, very quickly before I end this show. Let me end this show over here. Where are we? How did William Saliba? I'm just bringing out all the usual names. William Saliba, Gabriel Jesus. I don't know, man. Let me have a look at who were the players. The referee. The referee. Oh my goodness. How did Jesus play? Did he play? How did he play? So come on, guys. I'm looking for names to put on this. Who was your man of the match? Your man of the match. Or should I just put it out? Let me just put it out. I'm going to put it out. Right. So your man of the match versus Brentford. Choose only one. So put the obvious out. Saliba. Then I can put Havertz. Then I can put Trossard. Then I can put Saka. Come on, anybody else, people? Anybody else I need to put down? Who should I put there? All right, okay. And Rice for the goal clearance, you say? But I heard that Ramsdale did a good save. Anyway, it's too late now. It's too late. So I'll put Saliba, Havertz, Trossard, Saka, and Rice. There we go. Right. We'll remove this. You can see my face. And you say Rice for the goal line clearance. Worth every penny of the £105 million, even though I think we overspent. Overspent on that. Right. I think we're going to run for just a few more minutes, and then yeah, that's going to be it. So let's have a last look at the table. So there we are, top 5. We sit on the tree. 1 point ahead of Man City, who drew today 1-1 with Liverpool. And fourth and fifth place teams, the Spuds versus the Villa, play tomorrow. I think that's a 4. Is it 4 or I'm not even sure what time is kickoff, but they play tomorrow. So if the Spuds were to win, they wouldn't. There'll be 1 point below us. And if the Villa were to win, they will end up in third place, I believe. Just a last look at how things kind of got ended up. So you can see bottom right hand corner, Kai Havertz scored on the 89th minute to continue our charge towards the first Premier League title in over 20 years. Imagine that. And again, you know, we don't give any free cards here. Nobody gets a free pass here. So when the players play well, we will say that they played well. When they have not played well, we will also say that they have not played well. I mean, up until that point, I mean, was Kai Havertz playing well? Was Kai Havertz playing well? Does it really matter? Does it really matter? The most important thing is score the goal, secure the win, top the table. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Did I miss something, didn't I? I did. Sorry. Nketiah for coming on as a sub. Oh my goodness. Man of the match, Havertz getting the result for Mikel's. That's the other thing. Yeah. So Mikel Arteta's 200th game. Just when people thought, oh my goodness. Again, I was watching the comments in our WhatsApp group, Cannon Foy TV. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh my goodness. No, you know, well, what's happening? And I got out the train station with the message. I said, oh, I heard Arsenal supporters say, oh, top the league. I thought, oh, well, we probably won. And when I looked on my phone, I said, oh, Kai Havertz scored the winner, 89th minute. The Kaiser limit? No. No, Glenwin. Kai the limit he's got a long way to go still. A long way to go. You know, again, I'm happy for the youngster. And I just want this. You know, because, you know, back in the day, you know, when my mum and dad, you know, so we lived in a house, cramped living room we were staying in, we're living in, and then we moved to a flat, and the heater had a little pilot light that a little bit of wind would have blown out the little light, and we went out with no hot water. So I hope that little pilot light of opportunity for Kai Havertz will turn into a whopping big flame of colourful play, and not we see a player still lacking confidence. Because when I've seen Kai Havertz play, he's lacking confidence. I'm thinking, man, give me that amount of money you're on. Give me that amount of money that you're on, and I'll show you. You know, play it to your heart's content. So that little pilot light, those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know, the little old heaters. I want to see that little pilot light, Kai Havertz's confidence, be a massive flame of fire. Come on. What is this? We've seen this all before. We have. Ascot. When Kai did the interview afterwards, you could tell he had a lot on his mind. Hopefully this is the start for him. But it's like what the Assembly says. We've seen this all before. And all the stuff about, oh, we're happy for Kai Havertz, we love him. At the end of the day, your face is like an open window. You can see what emotions you're going through, because you can see the player he's not happy, he's not confident. You know, and yeah, he's got so much on his shoulder. What has he got on his shoulders? I don't know. Is he homesick? Maybe he's homesick. I don't know. But I just hope, I really, really do hope the best for him. And I hope we get to see the Kai Havertz that played for Bayer Leverkusen. I saw a little snippet of when he played for Bayer Leverkusen. I'm thinking, who's that player? That can't be Kai Havertz. That's Kai Havertz. All over the place, taking on players. I want to see that same player playing for Arsenal. But by the way, until this point, he's still not an upgrade on the X-Man. Am I saying come back X-Man? Come back Granit Xhaka? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Kai Havertz has a long way to go. Yeah. The Kai is the limit. Not for me. Not for me. Heating name pilot or makers. Oh, Ascot. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dear me, man. Those were the days, man. Put the 50 pence in the machine to get some gas. Those were the days. Anyhow, I think we're finished now. We've had a good go at this, haven't we? Let me just kind of refresh this page and see about the votes. How many votes have had inside 6 minutes? Who has voted? Anybody voted? Had 6 votes. I tell you what, it's honours even. Honours even. So I put down Saliba, Havertz, Trossard, Saka, and Declan Rice. And 3 players are tied on 33% of the votes. So Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and William Saliba. Trossard and Saka do not have any votes at all. So come on, guys, let's get voting, please. Let's get voting. Do the right thing. Let's see. And I'm going to change. Nope, still stuck. Still stuck there. All right. Okay. This brings back up. Oops. Oh, so those 50 pence was a money box. Well, I tell you what, they assembled, because again, the block of flats we were living in, they had in our flat, you could put the rubbish. You didn't have to go downstairs. 3 flights of stairs to go downstairs and put rubbish down. They had like a little a cover you'd open, put the rubbish in there, and it'd go straight down. But what somebody did, they entered for that little chute or that compartment there, came into our flat, and they broke that machine there with all the 50 pence pieces. So mum and dad came home from work thinking, what's happened there? We were robbed. We were robbed. Yeah, the chute. Oh, right. Okay. We weren't there TVs as well? There were TVs you had to put coins in to keep the channels going. Yeah, the shoots. Yeah, my goodness, those were the days. 60s and 70s, man. I'm showing my age now. All right, people. Do you know what? We've come to an end. We've come to an end on this one. So again, congratulations to Kai Havertz. Just the thing we were talking about him yesterday. It's not going to happen. I remember saying that it's not going to happen. It happened. But Kai Havertz, if you are watching Cannon Fodder TV, you are welcome to come on Cannon Fodder TV. Anyone who knows or is associated with Kai Havertz, he's welcome to come on Cannon Fodder TV. I kid you not. I kid you not. All right. A couple more. I'm not that old. I didn't see it was. But what I heard actually back in the day, there was TVs you had to slot the money in. I was thinking, I never heard of that back in those days. No. Oh yeah, Vision Hire. Oh God. Do you know? I better go. I better go. All right, people. You know what? It's been a blast. It went on like 20 minutes longer than I actually thought. For somebody who did not see the game. Didn't see the game. Is it worth watching the game? Well, see the highlights? I think so. But you know what? Until then, people, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.